C programming. Okay. What is this C programming? Then why to learn this language? Okay. If a person, if this person want to communicate with another person, this Chota want to communicate with this Chota, another person. So, how to communicate? By using some languages. It may be Kannada, Hindi, or English, or Urdu. So many languages are available. By using these languages, we can communicate. Human to human can communicate using these languages. Okay. If a person want to communicate with a computer, this language computer will not understand directly. This is computer. This computer will not understand our language directly. It can understand only its 0 and 1 pattern. That is called machine language. 0 and 1. Like this. 0, 1. Like this. It means in our language, this 10, if this 10 is our language, so machine language it will be 1, 0, 1, 0. Even if it is 5, so 1 not 1. This is machine level language. Whatever we write, that we convert into binary format. This is called machine level language. Machine language. 0 and 1 form. Only this machine can understand. Okay. So, if we write something in our language, someone must be there to convert this to the machine level language. You will come to know. First, we write instruction by using English language. Say English language. Instructions. See, in normal language, in the English, how we communicate? How you make a sentence? Subject, verb, object. Like Sachin plays cricket. Like this, we construct sentence. There is some rules, set of rules. By using this format, see here subject is Sachin, verb is plays, object is cricket. We have some set of rules. By using these rules, we construct sentences. Same way, we have some set of rules to write the code. Okay, we write instructions. See, in our language, these are words, right? This is a word, Sachin is a word, play is a word, like these words. This set of words, we construct sentence. Then, set of sentence will become paragraph. Like that we communicate. Same way, in computer language, we call it instructions. Instructions. Instructions, see, set of instructions, we call it as program. Okay, how to do that? By using English language, we write program here. Program is set of instructions. Set of instructions we write. To write this program, we need language. To communicate with, we can communicate even in Hindi, Kannada, so many languages. Here I used English. Same way, here so many languages are there. Computer languages like C, C++, Java, so many languages are there. Among all these languages, we developed to communicate with the computer. Now I am going to explain about C programming. C programming also a computer language. Human can communicate with the computer. Okay. By using any one language, we write C code, means code. Whatever we call instructions, these instructions together we call code. This code, computer will not understand directly. We have to convert that into the machine level language. Then this compiler. This compiler converts this code into the machine level language. Machine language. So machine will understand. This computer will understand whatever we have written here. Then it gives output. So what I am going to convey is our language to communicate with like human to human. If you want to communicate a human with the computer, we need programming language. We have so many languages. In this, C programming also one language. Okay. Now, if we want to write a program, it has to store somewhere, right? So, it will store in the memory, computer memory. If you consider this is computer memory has millions of memory cells. These kinds of boxes. So many boxes. These boxes are called memory cells. Memory cells. These memory cells have its own number. All memory cells have number. Like, see, if you consider a train, if you want to make journey, we have to reserve ticket. So, in the bogie, we have so many seats, means what you call to sit. So many seats are available. All these seats has its own number, seat number. Passenger is not giving seat number. Passenger is booking that seat. Seat number is already there. Same way, here all the boxes have its own number. But we have to reserve these boxes. We have to reserve this and we have to use this. See, computer, these whatever memory boxes, cells, we cannot use directly. If we want to use those boxes, we have to reserve it. After reservation only we can use these boxes. Okay. So, all the boxes has its own number. Those numbers are called memory address. We cannot change this address. We can use these boxes, but we cannot change this address. Okay, if we want to use these boxes, we have to reserve it. Then how to reserve it? Before we want to use those memory box, we have to reserve it. Then we have to use, okay, how to reserve it? We have some instructions. First, we have to give name to those memory locations. We have to name it. While reserving ticket, under somebody's name we are going to reserve it. In his name, those seats will be allocated, reserved. Same way, we have to give some name to these boxes. How many boxes we require, that many boxes we have to reserve it. It depends on the program requirements. The process of reserving memory location, that is called declaration. Declaration means memory reservation technique. In this, we reserve the memory locations. Okay. Before we use this memory cells, we have to give name to it. That name is called variable. This name is called variable. It means memory, to use it, we have to give name, means memory location name. So who gives that name? Programmer has to give name to it. This name we can give any name. It has some rules to give name, but we can write anything. Like we name to the child, right? Any name we can give, but we have some set of rules, because if it is a boy, a girl, boy's name different, girl's name different, some set of rules are there. But we can give any name. Same way, we can give any name to the variable. So what is variable? Variable is a name which is given to the memory location. Variable is a name which is given to the memory location. So, if we reserve this box, think we reserved this box. We have given name something. We have given name A. This A is the name of this box. So we can store anything here. Anything we can store by using this A. Like child, when we give name to a child, using that name only we communicate with him, we do all activities. Same way, by using this name, we access this box. We use this box by using this name. Okay, to store, what if you want to store some number into it or something, some information into it, so we have to use this. What is the difference between data and information? Information. Data means it can be anything. It may have meaning, may not have meaning. Information means it should have meaning. You write anything. Anything you write. Anything. Dot or anything. It may not have meaning. It is data. Information means it should have meaning. Like something AITM. It means our college name. It has meaning. Okay, you understood. See, meaningful data is called information. Data is a raw material. It may be anything. Okay, fine. This kind of data or information we can store here by using this variable name. In my next video, you will understand how to declare variable and few more things we will discuss. Thank you.